Welcome back for another video. It's Eharbad and it's Raid Shadow Legends. Look, we have Man-Eater juggling in the Guardian Ring. Oh, utterly bizarre. Um, we have 9 minutes left of this Dungeon Divers. I have just managed to scrape it through. This was actually excruciatingly painful because the first day I did 0 Dungeon Divers as I was doing Sand Devil. And then we only had one overlap with one dungeon tournament. I got the 2750 in the end. I was going to stop at 2250, but I had so much more dungeon divers to do. I just thought I'd pick up the 4-star chicken. Wasn't worth me doing any more to pick up any of the other rewards. However, in the mission side, I'm ticking along on the Marius missions. I need to wait till tomorrow for Void Day on Iron Twins. So that's something I'll keep progressing on slowly. Once I've done that, I should be able to do pretty much all of those, and maybe even I'll get this done on Sunday. We'll see. That's kind of a bit out of sequence. I did have to do Dragon this morning 20 times, but it was fine because I needed to do Dungeon Divers anyway, and I farmed a bit of food because I was doing stage 8 hard. That is fine as well. That's fine. I mean, all the rest of this looks pretty fine. Then you go back into this cycle of having to do Force, Spirit, and then Magic, which means I really want to hit Force. I think is coming on Monday, so I actually need to get all of the rest of that done ASAP. Now, can I finish in top 20 in a tournament group by tomorrow? Not sure is the answer. I guess Finite is potentially the only one, so I might have to try and get top 20 in that after all. We'll see. Otherwise, we have the Champion Chase tournament. And I've said I don't want to summon any Void Shards because I'm very close to Mercy and I want to protect my Mercy. I've done, 366? That's just from summoning Mystery Shards for Champion Training, so we're ticking along. We do have 2 of these champions to pull, so go ahead and pull those. I need to get them for Champion Training anyway. This will put 350 for each champion, because they are void. I did make the mistake when I was doing the fusion plan. I said there was 250 per champion, forgetting that they were in fact void epics. That gives us 700 right there. Then the next thing is we have these prism shards. I've earned 3 summons. They're going to be auto summoned anyway, but we might as well summon them manually and see if we get anything. I'm never expecting too much, but if we did get a legendary, that would really help reduce the amount of points we need. So far, 2 epics, both of which are dupes. Come on, please be a legendary. And no, it's 3 epics. What a shocker. Well, 6% chance, so it wasn't a terrible one. And on the legendary side, I don't have Lysandra, and obviously I don't have Fina, who would have been fun. I think any of these faction Unity champions are going to be, good fun, particularly ignoring defense is always good. But it didn't happen. I don't think I have Ilsilnia either. So it would have been nice maybe to pick up her, and Endalia would have been more useful, even a second Scaramis. So I could have pulled better epics is the simple answer. But we've pulled them. And we pulled the epics for the fusion, and we're at 1,800 points, and we've got 3,000 left to do. Well, 3,000 to get, so 1,200 left to do. Now, what I think I'll summon are my 4 remnant summons, basically. They're going to be minimum 250 points if we get the epic, 350 for the void, and a cool 1,000 if we were to get a mythical. Because the drop rate, the pull rate is so low, although you get a lot of CVC points for the mythicals, you don't actually get that much CVC points for the epic or void. So it's kind of a toss-up. I'd either do it during a champion chase where you don't want to be summoning shards, or during CVC, generally a PR CVC. but we're gonna summon them here and see if we get our first mythical, which is unlikely, but try anyway. So far, 2 epics. We did get a void one. I do have both of these champions so far, so nothing too much. Sir Armitage, another epic, and our last summon, and it's a 4th epic in Luthia. They're not even a new epic again. So that's pretty much the way this summoning lark goes, isn't it? And what have we got left? We need basically another 84 points. To be honest, I'm going to get that during just doing champion chase. What do you call it? Champion training and mystery shards. So I consider myself done. I'm not going to bother going, I don't think, any higher. If I were to want to get the legendary book, which, like I say, I don't think I will, and these rewards are all too high, the next area I would tackle would be one of these past fragments where I won't get the new legendary bonus. So, for instance, I already have Yannicka, so not really that worth pulling during a CVC. So Yannicka would be a prospect, and also, to be honest, the epics, they don't give a lot of CVC points, so I could easily have pulled, a bunch more here. So it was never going to be too much of an issue for me to complete this champion chase without summoning a single shard. And yeah, we've basically done it. Excluding mystery shards. I'll summon the rest of those mystery shards over the course of the weekend. Who did we get that was new? Undead Hordes. Yeah, obviously. The Fusion Epic. I need to get on basically leveling up those epics, and I'd quite like to pull the 3rd epic, which will probably happen over the course of this weekend anyway, to be honest. We're at 50 now, and funnily enough, I'll probably end up getting the 25 from there, plus we'll probably get the arena, and I think the champion training I'll get at some point. If not today, probably tomorrow. So we will be in a position to pull that other epic. So we will end up a little bit above the 3,000. So we'll end up probably about 3,400 or so. So I might well end up getting this legendary tome by just pulling those fragment epics that I showed you. I think it'll probably be worth it. They've been sat there for a very long time, and I very rarely use them. Yeah. And that's it. That's really all I wanted to share in this video. Very quick one. Actually, one last thing. Cursed City. I have progressed quite well through it. We've got, 6 Soul Cross stages left. And these final 6, I think I'll probably leave until we have the free gear removal. I definitely want to get Tainted Fire done. I played around with what initial team I'd probably use. I'll probably end up going for Reflect in Snick Track and something like this. But if I get and a blessing basically for either Steel Skull or Liburger, I can put Faultless Defense, then I'll probably go for that. But essentially, Snick Track, we've got Reflect damage, and then ally attack, heal reduction, increased speed, and a multi-hit. That's probably what I'll try. Steel Skull also does multi-hit and has poison, so it could well be that we end up trying something like that. It will kind of we'll have to see, basically. But my main intent is that we need free rear gear for me to bother doing it. Similarly here, I need free rear gear. I also need the PRCVC, so I can I'll end up having to book Jetney, to be honest. So that's going to be on the agenda. Beyond that, I don't know who will I end up leveling up Drokel. I mean, my intent would probably be to try that basically as a setup, which I think should get it done, but if we do need Drockle, or if we end up needing to level up Haikatoon, these are both options. To be honest, Fodbar's not a bad one because you do have this 100% chance to stun, which is kind of nice. So there's a few variations. Could drop one Soul Bond, Fodbar, for instance, something like that. We'll have to figure it out. What else? What else we got? This one I think will be okay. This one is just going to take a lot of repeats and RNG. This one I think we need the re-gearing. I actually need to gear or build Jingwon. I need to put some gear on Vassal. And I might have to re-gear the others, but I feel like this looks like a decent option. We ended up having some kind of block debuff, effectively, plus giving some other abilities from Jingwon. HP balance from Vassal. We've got decreased speed, multi-hit, poisons from Nethril, multi-hit, HP burn, multi-hit, decreased defense. There's a few other options. We have Kutrax, we have Sikir. So I think I'll end up getting it done, but I do think I need to re-gear. Also Vogoth for healing. This one again, I just need to actually put some gear on. I believe Koku, Rockbreaker, and Kinagashi are all ungeared. I could potentially do that before the free gear removal by just trying out unequipped gear, and if I can get it done with those 5, then I won't need to wait. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, and that's it. I mean, it's standard stuff, isn't it? At this point in time, we do the summoning, we do the fusions, we do the Syntronos, and I might try and actually play around a little bit in Hydra this week. See if I can maybe push a better key, particularly on my brutal key. I want to try and get that a bit higher. All right, okay. Well, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.